Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is MegaShadowFist, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And when we last left off, you know what we were doing, ladies and gentlemen? We were investigating. We were investigating a certain murder that happens. Let's go ahead and continue. Of Miss Fujisaki. She was murdered by who knows? I will never tell. Well, I don't know, so I can't tell you anyway. But anyway, yeah, begin from where you last left off. Is this okay? Chapter 2, School Life, Deadly Life Investigation? Yes, please. So anyway, we last left off. Togami took us to this area to sort of figure something out here, and you guys are really curious about my theory here, and I'm not quite going to explain it 100%. I'll sort of allude to it and let you guys, or I'll sort of like give you guys my line of thinking and see if you come to the same conclusion. Okay, so basically this, right? So as Togami said, we can actually go to our transcript if you want. As Togami said, I don't need to go to transcript. As Togami said, the rule forbids lending, but not necessarily borrowing, right? Now, one thing I have to keep in mind is the difference in terminology here. Lending implies that, you know, there is consent involved. The person A willingly knew that person B wanted this. They willingly gave it to them. There you go. Now you have your whatchamacallit. Now you have whatever you want to use. Now, borrowing does not necessarily have that connotation. Usually it does imply consent, but not always. I mean, how many times have you ever seen somebody, you know, like, take, like, somebody's, like, pen or whatever without their permission, without them even knowing? Or maybe they took it, they borrowed it with the intention of giving it back, but they never gave it back, or things of that sort. That happens all the time, you know, right? Or, you know, forced borrowing. That happens too. Now, here's the thing, though. I do not think that someone was held at gunpoint or knife point and then was forced to give them their into giving their student handbook, because even though they're forced to do it, they are technically still in the act of lending it to them, even if they are forced to. So that would be against the rules. So you cannot do it with somebody who is consciously aware of this. Anyway, without further ado, though, let's go ahead and look at this, because this was a important thing here. A surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. Oh, nothing to say about this. Not gonna make mention of the fact that. Let's look at the vault here. Not gonna make mention of the fact that, you know, this is probably the gun that Hagakure was talking about when he's like, dude, I heard like construction work. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Okay, let's look at this. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Oh, okay, so I was actually completely wrong about this. I think. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. Oh, okay, so that was completely different from... Oh, actually, it's kind of similar. What my line of thought was is that someone was either knocked out or murdered, and then they took their e-handbook from them. So I guess I was kind of sort of on the right track. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Maizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook! Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Okay. Main whole e-handbooks have been added to the Truth Bullet section of handbook. So let's go ahead and look at this. I think there's a second one that I missed. Sakura's account? No, I read that. Mondo's account. Card reader. To unlock a locker room, you need to swipe your e-handbook over the card reader. You need a male student's handbook for the boys' locker room and the female student for the girls'. It is not possible for 2 people to enter at the same time. Additionally, lending someone your handbook is a violation of school regulations. The handbook of each student that has died is placed in the mailbox in the main hall. Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange, one of the handbooks. won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? Not necessarily. It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Yeah, that is true. Hey, hey! Hey! But he's gonna be like, how dare you assume that my work is so flimsy? Is that what he's gonna say? Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. You don't know that. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't frickin' break. It can withstand up to 10,000 tons of... 10,000? Up to 10 tons of pressure. It's waterproofed up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does? But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Come on, man! Aren't you supposed to be the other smart one? You think so? You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbooks matter to the Truth Bullet Secretary handbook. First off, we don't know that this is Leon's. I don't know why you're baking... Oh, it's not exactly... Alright, Truck. Fine. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Not quite? Well, you're making... you need to stop judging things based off of narrow-minded cultural assumptions, but... I mean, it is logical to assume that it would be Leon's, but how do you know that? How do you know that it was Leon's? Seriously. Okay, so... Let's see here. Oh, let's talk to you. Because there's nothing here, I don't think, right? Oh, I mean, there's this. We can always check to see if there's money or anything. I don't see anyone. And then this one. Is there money in this one? Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and talk. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Which I'm saying it's Fujisaki, it has to be! Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I'm pretty sure that it is. Then, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Like I said, it's fine for the characters to say this. When I say a character could actually be Genocide Jack, you know, it's nonsense. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. That was almost word for word the previous scene. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of those really be a demented psychotic killer like that? Really? Are you really asking that in this situation? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay, so I need to talk to you again? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, no. Was the true identity, and you really think so? You really could answer, and I absolutely have no culprit in this case. And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Alright, what do you mean? Is this really proof? Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Ah, hey you two! I knew it! I knew it! Big trouble, need your help! We're busy, leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me! Alright, what do you need to help you with, huh? This is a serious emergency! Please, please, you gotta help me! Just calm down, okay, Hino? But it's an emergency!
emergency!
An emergency? What happened?
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure? Don't make me repeat myself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry!
Wait for us, Hina! It looks like she's headed to the dorms, to Toko's room. Most likely. You're right. Alright, first of all, let's talk to you.
You guys are too slow!
I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. They'll probably listen to you, Togami. Oh, get a room, you two. Hurry up and do it. Alright, Fukawa. That's in Oshima's room. Fukawa. There we are. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing that gas out of me.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Looks like she got her stutter back. Yeah, sure thing, but could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control!
Wait, she's not saying, I mean, I figured that was a possibility, but I don't know. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago.
60 FPS! I love just how it switches from like 30 to like 60 FPS randomly. It's a shame I don't have like a strong enough computer that like I could like run this in 60 FPS perfectly without while recording. I could do it while I'm not recording, but anyway.
Drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Hey, Togami. You played enough Otome games, right? I mean, you probably had to in order to use your charm, so, go ahead. Get with the program, buddy. Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean? Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
He's not being nice, I can tell you that. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
Leave me alone! You're all so annoying! Ah! Bacula!
Bacula? It's Byakuya!
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack ever have control again!
And with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. What exactly do you have planned for us today, buddy? Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library? Don't make me say it again. Okay. Well, let's see here. We're gonna have to check one of these whatchamacallits, I'm assuming, right? There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Am I gonna have to, like, look at everything again? Is it the desk lamp? The ray of light? Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? Okay, anyway. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. I mean, all this says is, like, that this place was closed up, so what is this gonna do for us? There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Okay, that's not gonna do anything for us. A surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching Chihiro was killed. They know what happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. Okay. Well, then let's check this area. There are no... shut up. Here. No. Okay. That's as far as we can go. I actually didn't check the desk part, did I? He's a equipment... There are no clues there. We need to check this out. Okay, shut up. Okay. That's everything except for this. Unless I'm missing something. This is one of the monitors Monokuma. I think I checked everywhere. What am I missing? Let me just talk to him, I suppose. Is the evidence that proves that it was Genocide Jack really in the library? I think we've already seen this. Don't make me say it again. Okay, What is this evidence that I'm missing? I checked everything, right? Let's look at the door. What was I gonna say? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive. Oh! I thought, this whole time, I thought this door was, okay, I understand now. I thought that this was the exit. But no. What is the door? Hold on. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here? It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too. I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay, so we have to be careful. Let's look at... Oh, if I look at anything that's not related, it's going to be like, what are you doing? Stop being stupid. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byuki using in the whatchamacallit. Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over here. Over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. We got some money. Okay, so in order to avoid this trap, which do I think is the least likely to be evidence? Okay, so this is probably not evidence right now. There is a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Okay, let's see what else we got. We have a bunch of books. We have a camera. Let's look at the camera. There's even a surveillance camera here. Well, of course. You can't leave everything open, huh? Okay. Magic number, this is probably not evident. No, that's the closest to his lamp, though. This shelf is stuffed tight with the files. No, the closest to his lamp is the one to the right, huh? Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. Oh, is that so? It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? I mean, we're not going to look at it now. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? You know why. Because I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, yeah! Why did I do that?